marrow biopsy results, I am going over one aspect, which is what happened to my DNA. So I got my bone marrow biopsy results back. Very excited because I'm nosy like that. Anyhow, I had my same JAK2 mutation, my other one, and then I had a third one that the original bone marrow biopsy was able to see, and it's one of those where it's like it is not part of the usual test, but it's a not known reason why I have this mutation. I'll get the better wording. Anyhow, this one suddenly didn't appear on my second bone marrow biopsy, which is crazy. Okay, I got it. It's called Variant of Uncertain Significance, VUS. So essentially it's a variant that you have some mutation where they know it's weird, it's not normal, but they're not sure how it goes with what you have or if it's going to be significant. Previously, my first bone marrow biopsy, they said it's a VUS for sure, and it was at like 53%. I'm looking, I have it written down. It was at my allele, variant allele frequency, VAF, was 53%. And this is a missense variant of SETBP1. So of course, you know, I'm Googling it. I'm a Google fiend. I Google it, like this is when I got it the first time, was October 1st, 2018. Believe me, I've been looking this up. So it's super duper rare to even have SETBP1 as a mutation, although they did state in one of the things that they think it's super underdiagnosed, which I'm not even surprised anymore, but there you go. So with that SETBP1, it usually goes like AML and things like that. It doesn't always go with like the Polycythemia Vera MPNs, but it doesn't look really great either. I did a little more research on mine the first time, and because I like to look at things before I like freak out, because you could have the propensity for anything, but it doesn't mean it's coming true. You know what I mean? Like, I could go and stub my toe on the corner, but it doesn't mean I'm going to. So that's a super lame example, but. Okay, so one thing with the SETBP1 or any mutation is you can have the mutation on a gene, but it is important to know where it's located and what it does, because you can go through a whole thing and it can say it's mutated, but it's mutated in a different spot, so it doesn't actually give you whatever disease it may entail or something like that. So that is huge, because people who are affected by this are usually children, and it's super duper rare, and it's not a good thing for them. I'm lucky. I don't feel any side effects or anything like that from this. My concern is there's a correlation with AML, secondary AML, and all sorts of not great things. There is one guy, I did Google, of course, who's looking up research between myeloproliferative neoplasms and, actually I should say myeloproliferative disorders and SETBP1 and any correlation with those. I found that interesting. Here's the craziest thing. I had 50-something%, right, on my first DNA thing, October 1st, 2018. It is now July, but I had this done in June, my bone marrow. That is only like 13, 14, and 6, 20 months difference. 20 months with it, so it's like just less than 2 years, and it didn't show up on this DNA report, my bone marrow biopsy. I don't know. I'm definitely going to write to my doctor and be like, what happened? On the good news, I do know that some of my other DNA did change. One not so great, one awesome. I'm going to share all of that with you in my next videos. I just thought that this was interesting, that this one disappeared. What? Kind of crazy. I'll look into it. I'll give you any updates that I know of. And I'm super excited to share all my other stuff with you because I have so many things going on. Also, this is like my journal, and I got to kind of like put it in components or my brain will just fry. I have ADD if you didn't know. Anyway, take care, and I'm wishing you health and happiness.